Lost in the world of thought. The corridors along which a man walks, the things that he likes or dislikes, the things that he enjoys or fears, the opinions that he has, the factions he supports, and all the ways in which he divides his life into mine versus other are created by thought. The traumas that he has experienced, the joys that he anticipates, the person that he believes himself to be are created by thought. He may be sitting peacefully in a rocking chair, overlooking the wide expanse of the sea on a moonlit evening. Suddenly, a memory of past trauma or future concern arises from nowhere. What was once a calm and serene evening has turned into a frantic and fearful time. All his peace is destroyed in an instant. He then pursues prescriptions such as medications, breathing techniques, or various other clever tricks in an attempt to regain his peace. The prescriptions he should use are also created by thought. The idea that he must regain his peace is also created by thought. For it was precisely thought that robbed him of his peace to begin with. As you are reading this now, you are becoming to catch a glimpse of man's unfortunate plight of having to live in a world of thought. And even this is created by thought. It would be wise for one to understand this truth. Thought creates the disease, thought creates the fix. Thus, the fix does not cure the disease. The fix is the disease itself. What one thinks of his family members, what they think of him, what he wants for his children, and what they ask for him, how one views his place in life's social hierarchy, the banners of morality one hides behind, the facets of one's identity, the face he shows to himself and the other that he shows to the world, his background and his story, all are created by thought. Even time is not an independent phenomenon. Einstein demonstrated that time is in fact relative. It is not only relative, it does not in fact exist. For it too is created by thought. When one is engaged, he is not under the influence of the mind. He is so absorbed that he would not hear a bomb detonate within 100-yard radius. There is no such thing as time. The only entity that knows of time is the one who keeps time. The very one who keeps it is the one who created it. The one who created it is man himself. Time is present when thought is present. If there is no thought, there is no time. If there was no man, there would be no time. If man's entire life is lost in a world of thought, then what in his life is truly real? Thought is a habit of the mind. Mind is a habit of the ego. Ego is a habit of the self, and the self does not, in truth, exist. Therefore, there is nothing in a man's life that is truly real. For reality is the nameless, identityless, mindless and thoughtless void. Therefore, man's entire life is a chain of lies that spans 3/4 of a century. I caution you at this juncture. I caution you not to become outraged by this, for your outrage will be feigned and short-lived. It is genuine and honest to see it. Seeing gives birth to the opportunity of transformation. Fixing leads one back to his default existence, filled with a basket of prescriptions. A sensitive and sincere man will begin to slowly understand just how deep and complex his web of lies truly are. A sensitive and sincere man will truly begin to slowly understand just how deep and complex his web of lies truly are. He begins to slowly understand that he begins to slowly understand just how fantastically believable this structure called his life truly is, and just how magnificently this 3-ton structure is supported by a hollow cloud of air and mist. The ones who become transformed are the ones who are ready to see. And once they see it, life takes on an entirely new dimension. It becomes a life of reality. It becomes a life of freedom. Freedom from anxiety, freedom from lies, and most of all, freedom from involuntary thought. Namaste.